So for this video, we're just going to go through one of the questions for the fallacy versus fact type of question in verbal reasoning of the UCAT. So hopefully you've all read this passage. It's all about this apartment complex in Kabul, or in the outskirts of Kabul, and how it's changed kind of over time and comparing it to the surrounding regions. Okay, so it's initially introducing this idea of this ominous sight. There's smoke curling after mortar shells were launched from the mountains to hit a nearby airport. So talking about a war zone, talking about potentially a terrorist attack in this region. Then it goes on to describe this neighborhood, which opened in 2017, so pretty recent. It's got 9,000 people living there of the middle class. And this population has increased since 2001, thanks to foreign aid and military contracts. So its main appeal is safety. Okay, so once the foreign troops left, the surrounding region has again become under threat from the Taliban insurgents. Okay, so it kind of was safe, but now it's becoming unsafe again. But in this little apartment complex, it's kind of sealed off. Everything's a bit nicer, you know, there's running water, there's central heating, and they feel safe. You know, women are able to walk around in the fresh air, socializing, feeling pretty at home, pretty comfortable. Okay, so we're comparing this little neighborhood to the surrounding regions and thinking about how things have changed in both areas in relation to these military movements. All right, so your first question, which one of the following is least likely to be true? So we've got a little qualifier in here again for this multiple choice question. So we're thinking about which of these is kind of most factual based on what has been said in the text. So is it that, and excuse my pronunciation, Kawajar Rash is the name of an apartment building? Is it that the Taliban are likely to attack? Is it that foreign aid has made it safe to live in Kabul? Or is it that life in Kabul has improved since 2001? Okay, so we're thinking about some of the statements that were made in the text, and which one is least likely to be true. Well, this is the name of an apartment building. If we have a look back, it says residents of this apartment complex. So that seems pretty likely to be true, which means we can rule it out. The Taliban are likely to attack. We'll come back to this one. It kind of gives away the answer. Foreign aid has made it safe to live in Kabul. Well, it says that in the text, doesn't it? Down here. You know, the population and safety was bolstered by foreign aid and military contracts. And then life in Kabul has improved since 2001. Well, as we said, 2001 is when this foreign aid and military contracts came. So that's when it started to become safer. So this one here is the correct answer because it's the least likely. So although it's clear that the Taliban are attacking in the area, we've had no evidence that they have attacked this apartment complex. And if anything, it seems like this apartment complex is the most safe place to be, the safest, okay? So it seems like it's the least likely that is at risk, least likely to be at risk from these attacks.